hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel session with Mandip. Today I have a really important guest. He is one of the dearest friend of mine. Please welcome Mr. Anurag. So this is the thing that I believe because this is the world of social media at the moment. Like the age, just like there was a stone age, this is social media age. And there's a lot of people thinking that if they don't make it in social media, they are going to be left behind. That's why you see all these followers, all these influencers, they're pushing so hard to make their name so that they don't feel left behind. And as a person, I believe you live your life for yourself. You don't live for brands. You don't live for companies. You have to try to live your life for yourself because you see all the collabs happening, all the. I'll tell you what, there's not a single sad person in social media. Like all the big people, celebrities, and all this kind of stuff.
That's the problem. Personally, for me, I feel there's a gap in the world now, which is everyone trying to, as you mentioned, that no one is sad. How could it be possible?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right? Like
You open social media,
yeah.
no one is sad.
So you, it's just the way. Like, what do you wanna choose to show the world, right? That
Yeah.
you're choosing to show your happy thing, but you are dealing all those problems.
Yeah.
Back in the home alone, right? Like
Yeah.
your friends become the social media, right? Like everyone is there, but they will be saying, "Oh, I'm helping you out. Just talk to me." But the problem here is, you need a real people around yourself to talk to them, or I would say that it's it's a matter of time. Like as you mentioned, everyone wants to be a social media person and want to become a famous, and this is a race that would never end. And this is important thing we should understand. This thing wasn't happening previously, so this is completely a new thing for the world. And the how the Gen Z's and millennials are adopting that fastly.
Yeah.
Nobody has idea. Like nobody has idea. Nobody has researched what would be the impact of having so much into the social media. What is the impact of using cell phone for an n number of hours? Because this is going to be researched at some point of time, and then you'll find, oh, after one decade, oh, using social media, it will lead you to the depression, suicide, anxiety, or like whatever you say, that those things would happen. But at the same time, the researcher or the normal person
Yeah.
is experiencing the same. They don't have a lot of data to back on that. So it's the same thing.
Yeah, I'll tell you this thing. This is the thing that I've learned over last couple of years. Anyone who is happy on social media, I do not see them smiling ever. When I see them in real life, I do not see them smiling.
True.
That's like a really sad thing to believe
Yeah.
in. I mean, it's not just I'm saying about certain people. I'm
Yeah.
just saying in general.
Yeah.
You try so hard to grow your followers. You try so hard to make, I don't know, million followers. Wanna you want other peoples to know your name and stuff.
Yeah.
What does it bring you?
Yeah.
Money? Okay,
Yeah.
fine. It brings you money. That's absolutely fine. You be rich. Please don't be rich and lonely.
Yeah.
Don't be rich and depressed.
Yeah. That is kind of making sense to me right now. Like as you mentioned, lonely, right? Like
Yeah.
this is this this is a very important problem in the world currently. So you are so happy everywhere in the social media. You're traveling. Oh, I'm a travel influencer, but you're crying in your room. Like, I mean, I'm not pointing that everyone is like, but these are the data back thing, right? Like, this is happening, and so for that, as I mentioned, you need a real people to talk about that. And as far as your channel thing, that's where you come to solve those problems in between, right? Like not everyone has the time to do those things. The thing you are doing is a noble cause, just making people feel that, oh, I'm here. You can talk to me anytime, and talking like I would say that when you talk, the half of the problem gets solved directly. So this is a pretty major problem. Those anxiety, crying, and what is depression, sadness. But the only reason because we are so competitive nowadays.
Yeah.
You want to achieve something. If nobody's teaching you the failure, oh, what if you fail? What will happen?
Nah, it's not what if you fail. It's like what if you fail.
Yeah.
It's the end of the world.
Exactly.
That's how people are
Yeah.
portraying the life now.
Have you seen the social media things like to achieving the follower? People are doing so risky stunts nowadays to achieve the follower,
Yeah,
and they're losing their life on the cost of what, man? For what?
people.
Yeah. So yeah, this is sad and tragic, you know.
Yeah, it's just I know influencing is a really good job. I'll tell you what. If you can influence one person, even if you can influence one person, it's a really noble thing.
Yep.
But if you are going to be able to influence hundreds of people, thousands of people at once just by posting a video, please absolutely do it. We need more of those people.
Yep.
I mean, we have a lot as well, but we need those people who can stand in a crowd, in the crowd of in front of a million people,
Yep.
and say, "Hey, this is how life works," and social media is not the whole world. There's a whole different world behind it.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's what I said. You need a real people, your family,
Yeah,
or someone who back you always, where you can directly go and open up yourself. Uh, some part of the world, the churches, the people go there and they
confess, right?
confess,
Yeah,
right? The things in the temples, they go do these things. So now you're living in a virtual world, right? Like
yeah,
you don't know the authenticity of the sources where you're talking or whom you're talking. So I believe we really need people like you who inspire people. As you mentioned, it doesn't matter how many people. Like if you transform someone on one single person life,
yeah,
that is a big change. At least you did that, right?
yeah,
So yeah, it is.
yeah. And if I'm going to talk about modernization and the changing world.